We're talking to Stephen Maines, the Maines brothers, getting ready for a big concert on August the 12th here at the Civic Center. How are you doing?
Thank you. Thank you for having me in, Jan. This is an exciting time of the year for the Maines brothers because it gives us an opportunity to get back together and do what we enjoy doing, and that's playing music and being around the folks who enjoy our music. So, yes, August the 12th, which is a Saturday. It'll be a 7 o'clock show at the Lubbock Memorial Civic Center in the theater. And tickets are on sale right now. Folks can go to Select a Seat Lubbock, or they can call at 806-770-2000 and get their tickets, and it'll be a fun time. We started doing this a few years ago, just have an opportunity to get back together. 51 years of Maines Brothers music. That sounds like a long time, and it is, but we started when we were very young, and just very fortunate and blessed to have grown up here in this area and have such a strong, outstanding fan base that we had with the folks in this area and South Plains and the Panhandle. That we'll have folks come in from around the state that know about the concert, but it was special to us, and I think for a lot of folks that time and that era of music was very special in their life, and we were just proud to be part of it. And we always said that our fan base was so important to what we did on stage, because the more they were involved in what we were doing, the better we performed and the more we enjoyed it. So a lot of those individuals come back and there's stories there. I mean, maybe you wouldn't be amazed, but there are a lot of folks who come back with a story about how they proposed to their wife while dancing to Break the Fall. And just, so we have that story a lot. And, wow. Just the enjoyment. And then the other thing we're getting these days is we'll have folks who are our age, who were there at the time at our concerts or dances, who are now bringing their children and grandchildren to the concert. And the feedback we get there is, especially like their children who are now maybe in their 40s or whatever, says, we're just glad that our parents are now bringing us because we were too young to go out to the dances back in the day. So, it's become kind of a generational type of gathering where people are bringing out the younger people to learn and enjoy Maines Brothers music.
Mm-hmm. And you said fans from across the state, but y'all are coming from across the state as well to get back together.
Right, yeah. Lloyd and Richard, Lloyd, our oldest brother, and Richard Bowden, our fiddle player, they both live in Austin, and they're still heavily involved in the music world. Mm-hmm. And so they'll be coming in. We all kind of gather together on a Thursday night before the concert, and we'll go pretty hard on Thursday night, going for about 4 or 5 hours to knock off the rust and kind of make sure that we remember everything. And
so it's once a year, huh?
It's once a year, yeah.
What about at Christmas?
Well, I mean, we see each other throughout the year, but as far as actually performing or anything, it's just a kind of a once a year type of deal. So we try to make it very special, and again, the fan response has been great. I mean, because we will sell out the Civic Center, and so we just encourage folks to go ahead and get their tickets now and get their seats picked out, and it'll be a fun deal.
Absolutely. What's your most requested song?
It's probably kind of a twofold thing. One would be Amarillo Highway, which is a Terry Allen song that he wrote, and we recorded. It was on the Route 1 ACUF CD, and we enjoy doing that. It's just a great song for people to sing along on, to dance, or just clap their hands or whatever. Mm-hmm. That, and then Jerry Brownlow's Break the Fall. I would think those two probably run neck and neck, depending on the time of the night, as far as everything. But yeah, so we'll be doing obviously both of those, but we'll just be doing a lot of our favorite songs that we enjoy performing, and we found out over the year that those are also the ones that the fans like. So,
what's your favorite part of the reunion every year?
I think it was special to think that, especially for the four brothers, the fact that we, had something very special in that we were together for so long, doing what we enjoyed, doing what our dad and his brothers did, that they were the first generation Maines brothers. And as young kids, just sitting around the farmhouse and having our dad and his brothers and their friends, just be in the kitchen or in the living room, playing their instruments and singing, and us just kind of absorbing everything that we could from that, and then taking it and then learning how to play our own instruments and starting to sing and starting to perform. So just that feel that, hey, we're still together doing what we did for so many years. But we've got some special guys. I mean, besides the four brothers, Lloyd and Kenny and Donnie and myself, the other three guys, Jerry Brownlow, Kerry Banks, and Richard Bowden, and actually Randy Brownlow, Jerry's brother, who performed with us for many years, he'll come back and work with us that night also. Then our sister LaTronda will be there with us. We'll have some nephews up with us performing as well. So it's a big family gathering. That's it's very special. It's very special for us, and it even makes it more special when our fan base comes out and helps us celebrate it.
Absolutely. Is there a next generation?
Well, Donnie and his wife Rhonda have a couple of sons. Again, I think about young kids, but these young men now are in their late 20s and early 30s. So, so they both, Chad plays drums and he works with different groups around the area. And Casey plays electric guitar and he works with some different bands in the area. And then Kenny and Sharon's oldest son, Brian, he's in the music world as well as being a realtor. And so they're very, very talented. And it's fun to see. As of this point in time, don't have any. There's not any grandkids out there, I guess, that are that at least old enough to start. We still get them up on the stage with us because it's fun for us.
Great.
But yeah.
Well, y'all are going to knock it out of the park, I'm sure, and it's going to be a big show. So.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And again, just August the 12th, which is Saturday, at Civic Center Theater, and tickets are on sale at Select a Seat Lubbock.
All right. Thank you so much for coming in to talk with us.
Thank you.